Thank you for joining us for the Community Investment Network's Honors Program. Please like and share this broadcast. Our program will begin in just a moment. Thank you for joining us for the Community Investment Network's Honors Program. Please like and share this broadcast. Our program will begin in just a moment. Thank you for joining us for the Community Investment Network's Honors Program. We will now get started with opening remarks from Toby Shannon, CIN Board Member.
Good evening and welcome to the Community Investment Network Honors Program 2022. I'm Toby Shannon, CIN Board Member and next generation of the next generation of African American philanthropists in the Triangle. This year has definitely been one for the books. We've seen how you all have taken the 5 T's, time, talent, treasure, testimony, and ties, to yet another level, cementing your impact in the communities we touch. We continue to be honored to be alongside you as you all change what it means to be a philanthropist. We're so excited to take this time in particular to highlight our incredible Giving Circle members, community partners, and co-conspirators. As you hear from our awardees, we hope that you'll take note of what they all have in common: immense compassion and understanding of what our neighbors need so that we can all thrive. Without further ado, I'm excited to introduce our Giving Circle honorees. These amazing individuals were nominated by members of their own Giving Circles for their work and dedication in their communities. I'll let you all take it away.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Gallegos, and I'm a founding member of the Latinas Give in Denver, Colorado.
Hi, my name is Gabriela Zaragoza, and I am one of the newest members to Latinas Give.
I'm excited that the Community Investment Network has taken the nomination that Marlene De La Rosa, our chair, and myself submitted so that she could be recognized for the efforts of providing us her knowledge, skills, and abilities towards our impact here in our Giving Circle in Colorado.
Thank you, CIN and Latina Gives. It is truly an honor to receive this award. It means a lot being seen by CIN, but it means even more getting this from my community and my group that I work so close with. I joined Latinas Give back in 2020. I just really wanted to stay in touch with the community that raised me, and I wanted to give back. So I joined, and it's just been like a love story ever since. You know, I love going to all of our different events, meeting different people, helping out the community however I can. It's just been wonderful. So thank you again.
Much appreciation to the commitment that CIN has in developing Giving Circles all across the United States. To all of us, I hope that we have great amounts of giving to give.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tracy Green Washington, and I'm with CoThink, which is a giving circle that's based in Asheville, North Carolina. We are a social change philanthropy organization that is committed to shifting the narrative of communities of color in Asheville and Western North Carolina through strategic investments, discourse, and collaboration. I've had the honor to nominate Stephanie Swepson Twitty for this amazing award. But let me tell you a little bit about Stephanie. See, Stephanie is a founding member of CoThink and is known as a champion that is constantly reimagining community investments in our community and our region. See, she's played a critical leadership role in the creation and evolution of CoThink itself by pushing all of us to have courageous conversations, providing and using critical political and relational capital to cover CoThink as we work collectively to navigate new spaces and to interrupt systems and narratives of our BIPOC members and community members. See, Stephanie's volunteered to serve as CoThink's primary fiscal agent from its inception. Waiving her fiscal agent fee is an extension of her treasure and solidarity with us, while also serving as an important partner to leverage additional resources, donations, and investments towards supporting regional transformational change. It doesn't stop there. See, she serves as an active member on key CoThink committees and is a member of our core membership team as well that is charged with ensuring values alignment as an extension of her time and talent. In addition to supporting CoThink and serving us in terms of these committees, she serves as one of 3 supervisors that helps to supervise our 2 CoThink members, while also holding her position as the president and CEO of Eagle Market Streets Development Corporation. See, what you have to understand is that Stephanie is a champion and an activist working with Black, Indigenous, people of color businesses to help them become asset builders and wealth creators. And I have to say, she's just someone that I love, that we respect deeply, and we couldn't do this work without her. It's my pleasure, it's my honor to introduce Stephanie as our nominee from CoThink for this amazing award.
Good evening, this is Stephanie Swepson Twitty, and I am delighted to be with you this evening and to accept this awesome award from CIN and from my presenter, Tracy Green Washington. I could not have been selected for a more prestigious award at this time, I don't think, and I am absolutely delighted to be a recipient of the CIN award.
Hi, my name is Michelle Serrano. I am a founding member of the next generation of African American philanthropists from Triad to Triangle in North Carolina. Our giving circle started over 20 years ago, where we decided to come together as a group of friends and family to pool our resources by starting a giving circle fund, a donor advised fund at the Triangle Community Foundation in Raleigh, North Carolina. Since then, we have partnered with community organizers, advocates, and nonprofit organizations to ensure that they have funding available to do their projects, to make sure that we can share our time, talent, treasure, and testimony. Today, I have the honor of celebrating someone who I have come to know through a CIN or Community Investment Network conference held in Durham, North Carolina. It was during that time that I got a chance to meet Dr. Bobby Banks and began our friendship and our connections in understanding the power of how individuals coming together as a collective can have impact in their communities. So today, as CIN honors their 2022 candidates, we are here to honor Dr. Bobby Banks and the work that she's done in her business as well as in her community, and especially in the work that she's done with her Not a Host campaign, also known as NA. So we're going to let Dr. Banks tell us about it. And because of her commitment to community, because of her commitment to, as a professional, to ensuring that people had good information, the real facts and figures, making sure that folks truly understood what was happening during this COVID-19 pandemic. We honor her for the work that she's done in creating this campaign, and also from that, creating other opportunities now, even with youth in the community, to participate as ambassadors for that campaign. So because of all that you have done, because of all that you do, because of how you show up as a truth teller and freedom fighter in our communities, we honor you, Dr. Bobby Banks.
Thank you, Michelle. I am trying to keep my throat, your throat gets a little dry.
Right.
I'm honored to have this recognition, number one, from an organization that's been here for over 20 years. I'm a newbie in the social entrepreneurship realm, and to be acknowledged by and from people who have done this work for 2 decades means more than you could even imagine. As you know, as philanthropists, we don't do this work for recognition. We don't do it for the likes or the pats on the back. We do it because we are servant leaders, and you never know who's watching. And so I appreciate you seeing the value of the work, and I appreciate Mika Sales for telling me about even philanthropy as a whole, and for Byron Baldwin introducing me to you for the conference in Durham. So I always begin anything I do with gratitude. Not a host is one of the initiatives from Pillar Consulting. Sometimes the universe just aligns, sometimes in great ways and sometimes in ways that are not so fortunate. But when the COVID-19 pandemic was coming, and we knew it was coming on the shores of the United States, I kind of just thought about my training, right? I have a biology degree from FAMU. I've taken immunology and microbiology courses. I studied epidemiology as part of my graduate work and biostatistics. Much of my work early in public health was in HIV/AIDS, so I understood viruses, and making the information really succinct and clear for people, I was happy to do, but I was also happy to reach out to my peers because I don't know everything about everything. And so as you talked about with this giving circle, you round up with your friends, your other talented folks in your tribe. And so my friends who are physicians, who are community psychologists, psychologists, our graphic design people, our content creators, because that translational piece is very important. Even with our ambassadors, you can say asymptomatic transmission, but what does that really mean to a layperson, right? And so just kind of sitting there in the car where I have some of my great thinking, I'm not so distracted by other things. I thought the most clear way to explain to people who were getting information here, there, and everywhere was just to break down what a host is. Viruses don't live out in the world on their own. They need a host. That's us, or a pig, or a cow, or a bat, a bird. But for coronavirus, we know they're looking for our nose and our mouth. So took a huge leap of faith. I didn't have a gazillion dollars from anyone. I had my gift, and I had a talented group of people who also had their gifts and their time and their treasures, as you spoke about, who volunteered and made sure that the information was credible. We cried, we laughed. No one wanted to see our community, dying unnecessarily. And so we brought a little glimmer of hope. And so Not a Host came out of that. And I don't know how much you want me to share, because I could talk about it all day, but we had enough faith in this movement that we went ahead and started a website. We got the domain name, the social media handles, and we were ready to bring the messages to the people.
Well, one of the things that I was really excited about, let me get this in screen, is when I saw you doing these drop-in hours, which I thought, Dr. Banks really gets it, what they're doing. They really understand the importance of the education piece. And, it just kind of continued to morph from there. But tell us a little bit about, I know your inspirations, you write about these in your bio. You are Dot's child, and very much like I am La Hija de Carmen Milagros Serrano, so, but talk to us about your family connections in terms of how that might have played a role in you coming to this point and creating this, and where you are right now professionally in the work that you're doing every day professionally.
Yeah, my bio starts with probably my great-grandmother, Rosa Lee Wesley, and probably ends with my mother, Dorothy Gaines Banks. These were women in their communities who did the hard work of, my great-grandmother was a midwife who delivered almost all of the babies in Southwest Miami. Again, not for likes weren't out then, but not for a pat on the back, because she was serving her community. She and my great-grandfather built the first Black-owned convalescent center in Miami because no one else wanted to serve Black people. Right. So again, not waiting for anyone else to do anything. They saw they had the training, the gifts, and the talents to do that. And because of that hard work, my mom and her siblings and my family, I'm not going to say fought, but when the city of Miami was dedicating buildings in the early 90s, they said, Rosalie Wesley needs her recognition as well. So to this day, the Rosalie Wesley Health Center stands in Miami, Florida. And so those are the seeds that were sown into my bloodline. My mother, my best friend, who passed away almost 15 years ago now, she was her great grandmother embodied. Everywhere we moved in the military, I was volunteering with her. I thought I was a volunteer, but apparently it was called a candy striper because that's what she was. She was a little girl. She still had her little volunteer pin, and she was proud of her little volunteer pin as, a little girl in Miami. And I saw what really mattered in this life are people, 10 fingers and 10 toes. And so when the opportunity came, I have so many stories, but I'll just give you one. My mom worked as a recovery room nurse. And she saw when people were coming out of anesthesia, they were panicking, particularly our babies. And so my mom came home and made a little brochure for the parents and the babies, right? She didn't wait on the hospital. She didn't wait or go somewhere else and try to beg people to do it. She came home, made a little flyer and explained to the kids what happens when they go in anesthesia, when they come out. There are pictures of her, with the little model girl doing it. And then she asked me, do you want to draw a teddy bear on the back? Sure, that's where my health education started, right? And so seeing even to this day, Michelle, if there's a need, you first look around the community to see who's doing the work and how you can support or volunteer or, give your time, your treasure and your talents, or if there's an opportunity to use your creative juices, you do that. And so that's who I am. All of the training and accolades are great, but I'm Dorothy's child and I'm Rosalie Wesley's great-great-grandbaby.
That's right. And you are representing them well. Ooh, I'm about to get to hear it up right here for a minute. Okay, so
my throat is dry.
So before we leave, I just wanted again to acknowledge the Community Investment Network for doing CIN honors, because to your point is oftentimes it's out of necessity. We see things happening in our community, and with CIN, it was created because it wanted to support folks who were a part of the collective giving movement and giving circle movement to make sure that they had the resources, the education, understanding the philanthropic tools that are available to them, strategies, so that way they can go out there and do the work that they want to do in their communities. And so when they began doing the CIN honors, it was really a way to make sure that we were sharing these stories and telling these stories about people that we see in our communities who are doing the work and do the work, whether someone asks them to do it or not, doing the work, whether they have all the resources they would want to have or not. So we do thank the Community Investment Network for giving us, NGAP, an opportunity to shine a light on you and the work that you're doing by offering the CIN honors opportunity. So I'll let you have the last word in terms of anything you want to share with us. Tell us where we can find you, where we can find out more about the programs you're doing. I know you have an ambassador program. So anything you'd like to share with us as we close out.
I want to tell people to keep sewing. I had a very good mentor. This work is not easy work. It can be uphill. It can be you and your friends who are cheerleaders. As you have appropriately said, Michelle, this started as a very small project. We were just going to make Facebook frames. It has evolved into drop-in hours where we ask experts who are qualified to drop in, drop their credentials, drop the knowledge, then drop their mic. We then went national with American Heart, and then we went global with Afropunk, and now we're in 2 major cities in Durham with ambassadors ages 10 to 18, and these babies are leading messaging. So keep sewing. Did we get the $15 million from whomever? No, but we're making an impact with the work that we do every day, and we're going to keep waking up and being committed to community. So if you are interested in learning more about our most recent effort, we have many, Not a Host, you are welcome to visit that website, www.notahost.com. Our youth are kicking off a crowdsourcing campaign in Charlotte, and I guarantee you're going to be on your device dancing and singing because it is really that dope. It's really good.
Right.
And so continue to believe in yourselves, continue to serve. Entrepreneurship is not easy. We don't always have a pot of gold or a pot of money, but we will give our time. And I'm thankful to those who have invested in this work and our babies, and there's much more to come. If you want to learn more about my company, Pillar Consulting, that website is pillarconsultingrtp.com. Or if you want to learn more about Dot's Child, the building of brands and businesses to serve the people. The last website is bobbybanks.com. But again, I'm grateful to, I appreciate this moment for me, but it could not happen without the graphic designer, the content creator, the health educators, the medical professionals that read the materials to make sure they're appropriate. Our ambassadors who spent their entire summer and fall dedicated to our virtual curriculum, and so many supporters, just too many to name now, who believe in our vision and believe in Dot's Child's little dream that started literally weeks into the pandemic when we knew it was going to be bad. We didn't know it was going to be terrible, but we knew it was going to be bad. And so thank you again for seeing us, my team, my partners. And if you're interested in learning more about the work, feel free to visit the websites I just mentioned. If you have any babies who are interested in being ambassadors, we have support to kick it off again in the spring. So thank you so much. I cannot say enough that this acknowledgement from this group means so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, CIN.
Hi, I'm Gloria Webb, a member of the Circle of Joy. Our giving circle is located in Atlanta, Georgia, and our focus is on the youth of Metro Atlanta. I am honored to recognize our honoree on behalf of the Circle of Joy, Lisa Patrice Haygood. Lisa is the epitome of a philanthropist. Her greatest example of philanthropy came from her parents because they consistently gave to the community and supported the community. The Haygood values are displayed in her support of the Circle of Joy as she intentionally builds her philanthropic legacy. A little known fact is that Lisa was a key player in the establishment of the Circle of Joy. She introduced Joy to like-minded people who gave Joy the information about the model of a giving circle. Joy was excited about the model and opportunity to start a giving circle in the Atlanta area, resulting in the formation of the Circle of Joy. Lisa was involved in philanthropy long before becoming a founding member of the Circle of Joy. Lisa's love for her community, South Atlanta, is evident because she is committed to the revitalization of that area as she serves on the FCS Board of Directors as well as the Board of Carver YMCA. In the Circle of Joy, she is committed, hardworking, positive, creative, energetic, kind, and a willing worker. She is our expert when it comes to event planning. She shares knowledge of her networking resources with us in planning activities, conferences, and meetings. She has a business venture, ICE, which means Innovative Creative Experiences, where she creates experiences through the events which she planned for her client and guest. You can hear more about ICE on God Inspiration podcast number 48. Lisa is a devoted daughter, sister, volunteer, and philanthropist. She is a gem of a person, always a team player for the Circle of Joy. Congratulations, Lisa Patrice Haygood.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Webb. I appreciate all of the nice words that you stated. It's not too much more I can say after that, but I do appreciate it. I am honored to accept the award on behalf of the Circle of Joy and Community Investment Network as a 2022 CIN honor. And the philanthropist that I am is really on the inside of me. And you're absolutely right that the Haygood values, what I got from my parents in terms of giving, is what started me in my philanthropic way. They gave, maybe non-traditionally, they gave to my friends, to our own family, and they always made sure that we were appropriately giving of ourselves and our resources to those who were closest to us. And so it was easy to transition into giving and volunteering as I got older and as I started to work. So I am really honored to be able to serve as a part of the Circle of Joy. The Circle of Joy makes it easy. Our members, it doesn't seem like it's been 14 years that we have been in existence. And the Circle of Joy provides a great platform and an easy platform for me to give and to be amongst friends. The circle is not only a circle of joy and a giving circle, we are truly a circle of friends. So I appreciate the opportunity to be in that space and giving. I look forward to the work that we will continue to do for the youth of our Metro Atlanta area. And we've done great things over the last 14 years. And when we celebrate 15 next year, I think we'll do it really, really big. So I am honored to receive this. I accept it. And I am just really appreciative of the opportunity to serve as part of the Circle of Joy, a founding member of the Circle of Joy, and as we continue to do good in our community.
Hi, I'm Lysandra Webb. I'm the founder of the SOAR Collective. We are a Black female giving circle located in Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. We focus on and serve Black-led and serving nonprofits in the Raleigh-Durham Triangle area. And I am honored to recognize our honoree on behalf of the SOAR Collective, Equity Before Birth. Equity Before Birth is an amazing organization that fuses advocacy and direct service to improve Black maternal health outcomes. They are well deserving of this recognition. They are passionate advocates, fierce champions, and committed warriors for birth justice and social justice. And now I have the pleasure to introduce their amazing Executive Director, Joy Spencer.
Thank you so much, Lysandra. I would like to extend infinite thanks to the SOAR Collective. We are honored to accept this award and recognition from the Community Investment Network. Giving circles play a critical role in philanthropy and are a catalyst to creating positive impact in our communities. The SOAR Collective has already greatly impacted our work, not only with this nomination, but through a gracious donation that has enabled us to support 12 families with doula services, childbirth education, diapers, wipes, cribs, car seats, and more. In the midst of inflation, heightened anxiety, and threats to our reproductive rights, investments in our work is paramount as we wrap families around the support they need to thrive. We truly cannot thank CIN and the SOAR Collective enough for helping us change lives.
Our partners make us stronger and allow us to continue in this work of supporting our giving circles, establishing initiatives, and spreading the word about giving circles and philanthropy in general. We will now present our leadership awards.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Mills, and on behalf of the Community Investment Network, I would like to announce that the Community Investment Network Honors Leadership Award is going to Triangle Community Foundation. President Lori O'Keefe and her staff have a long-standing commitment to collective giving and philanthropy in the African American and people of color community. In 2003, two giving circles, the Next Generation of African American Philanthropists and the Birmingham Change Fund, came together to have some initial conversations about collective giving and philanthropy within the African American community. Those are some tough conversations, and we needed a space to host and discuss that information. Triangle Community Foundation was there where we had those conversations, and we brought in leaders from collective philanthropy within the African American community that taught us in workshops and classes and conversations about what it means to collectively give and our own history of giving. We were very proud of what we've been able to do, and we've been honored to be part of what the Triangle Community Foundation's mission is, which is inspiring and mobilizing giving through leadership and action. And over the past 20 years, they have been doing just that. and have been partnering with the Community Investment Network in conferences and regional meetings and gatherings to discuss and democratize philanthropy. So you have been a leader and a partner in support, and we really want to say thank you very much for what you've been doing in making what we would call true community philanthropy come to life. President Lori O'Keefe and the staff of the Triangle Community Foundation, we proudly present you with the Community Investment Network Honors and Leadership Award. Congratulations.
Hi, our friends at CIN, Lori O'Keefe and Natalia Siegel from Triangle Community Foundation. And we just wanted to say thank you so much. We feel so honored and grateful and humbled, not only to receive this award, but also for your long-standing partnership with Triangle Community Foundation. Our friendship goes back many, many years, predating me, I think. And we've learned so much from our Giving Circle partners about the culture of giving, the way you all embrace all forms of philanthropy, time, talent, and treasure. We're so grateful to be able to learn from you and partner with you. We were excited to host you here in our offices earlier this year. We look forward to continued partnerships. Just really, really honored. And so thank you so much for this special award. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Javon Brame. It is my distinct honor and privilege to present the CIN Honors Leadership Award on behalf of the CIN Board of Directors to the Denver Foundation for its longstanding commitment of leveraging time, talent, treasure, and testimony to champion giving circles. As a community, we know the impact our giving circles have every day, and the Denver Foundation's support of this work has led to greater heights and greater impact on our communities daily. Congratulations to the Denver Foundation for your amazing work in this area.
Thank you so much to those who are wishing to honor the Denver Foundation through the Community Investment Network's 2022 Leadership Award. We've been in this work for 25 years, but this award is both affirming and confirming as we continue our fight for racial equity. We really appreciate Community Investment Network's longtime partnership to help us get to where we are today, making us think more critically and reach out to those across the country as we work on this together. Again, thank you so much, and we are deeply honored.
Hello all, my name is Atlas Hopkins, as you may know, and I am the founder and current head chairman of Seed Philanthropy. First and foremost, I do want to extend my apologies for not being able to be in attendance tonight. However, I also want to extend my gratitude to CIN for not only hosting such a wonderful award show tonight, but also nominating me for one of the awards and selecting me as one of the qualified recipients. It's a very great feeling knowing that our work here at Seed Philanthropy is definitely going to recognize and acknowledged within our community. If you want to learn more about Seed Philanthropy, we are the world's first all-Black youth philanthropic group. We're one of a kind. We're special. We have a lot of great young men within our organization. But if you want to learn more about us, we're easy to find on Google, just straight up Seed Philanthropy. We're all over Instagram and Facebook about all of our community service, our events, and membership spotlights at Seed Philanthropy on Instagram. I encourage you all to check us out. Maybe throw a donation somewhere here or there, and have a great rest of your night. Thank you.
And now it's time to present a coveted CIN Honors Award, the Lynetta Gilbert Service Award. Named for CIN's beloved matriarch, this is most certainly the highest honor bestowed by the Community Investment Network. Each year, we present this award to an individual, group, or organization that truly displays and lives out the mission of our network, while also exemplifying the core values of CIN.
The poet Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well." Lauren Young Castile, you truly embody these words. It might have been enough just to be the daughter of Margaret Buckner and Whitney Young Jr. It might have been enough to be the first female Black TV personality in Colorado, or the first female senior communications advisor to a Denver mayor. Surely it would have been enough to lead not one, not two, but 3 separate foundations, and to dedicate your career to philanthropy, or what you affectionately refer to as the love of people. It would have been enough for you to be inducted into the Colorado Women's Hall of Fame and to receive numerous other accolades and awards. It would have even been enough for you to be recognized nationally for your leadership and your dedication to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Of course, it would have been enough just to be a committed mother and grandmother. But in case it wasn't enough, you have also opened your heart, and in some cases your home, to countless young women who, like me, were in need of your guidance. You have been a mentor, a coach, a gentle influencer, a confidant, and a friend. How befitting is it now for you to receive the Lynetta Gilbert Service Award, the highest award bestowed by the Community Investment Network. And like Lynetta, you have gone above and beyond in your service to others, the true mark of a life well lived. On behalf of CIN and the Sisterhood of Philanthropists Impacting Needs, it is my great privilege to congratulate you, Lauren, on this very deserving recognition.
Hello, I'm Lauren Y. Castile, and I can't even begin to tell you how honored I am to receive this award in the name of Lynetta Gilbert. When I think about Lynetta Gilbert, I think of her as being a midwife, a doula, a key supporter who helps to bring forward the life and to help birth ideas, projects, concepts, all in the name of equity. About 20 years ago, I was a part of a cohort that Lynetta established. And within that cohort were Daryl and Ethan, who, as you know, are a part of the legacy of CIN. I had the opportunity to watch that evolution of this concept to what CIN is today. I am so deeply proud of all of the work of CIN. So to be honored in conjunction with CIN in the name of Lynetta Gilbert, who nurtured all of us, including the First Nations, the Inclusiveness Project I was leading at the Denver Foundation at that time. We called ourselves Lynetta's Kids. And in this moment, as SPIN presents this award to me, I understand, I am thrilled to have come full circle from this moment of birth to the full adulthood, to the full equity and the full power that they represent, as well as the CIN movement. To be quite honest, I'm actually feeling a little emotional at this moment. I loved Lynetta for her faith in me and in all of the projects that she supported. It was never transactional. It was always transformational. And that is what CIN is continuing to do, transforming philanthropy based on time, talent, treasure, testimonial, and social ties. I'm sure there'll be more T's yet to come in the future. So I honor all of you as I accept this honor in Lynetta's name. Thank you.
Well, friends and family, we've come to the end of the road. Well, the end of this award ceremony. Of course, our work continues. You all continue to make us proud by being the catalyst for change that our communities need. Again, we're so thankful to be alongside you in this work. We are philanthropists. We know that will never change. Even more, we're community givers. We check in with each other and we make sure you good isn't just an empty phrase. I love y'all, and I can't wait to see what we do next. Here's wishing you and yours a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. I'm Toby Shannon, board member and member of NGAP Triangle, and I'm out.